In this part of the training, we continue developing the skill of calibration. Calibration means observing the signals people display during communication. While language reveals how people think, physiology reveals how they feel. Body language often communicates emotional information more quickly than words. Posture, breathing, and muscle tension can indicate whether someone is relaxed, interested, uncertain, or uncomfortable. By learning to observe these signals carefully, you gain insight into the emotional state behind the conversation. This awareness allows communication to become more responsive and effective. Calibration involves careful observation. Rather than assuming what someone feels, you observe what their body communicates. Small changes in posture, facial expression, or breathing can reveal shifts in emotional state. These signals often appear before a person expresses their thoughts verbally. By paying attention to these cues, you gain insight into how the conversation is affecting them. Calibration improves communication because it allows you to respond to what is actually happening in the interaction. Posture is one of the most visible forms of body language. People who feel comfortable may sit openly or lean slightly forward. Those who feel uncertain may lean back or close their posture by folding their arms. These changes often happen naturally as emotions shift. The most important factor is not the posture itself, but the change in posture. A shift in body position can indicate a shift in attention, comfort, or agreement. Observing these changes helps you understand how the conversation is affecting the other person. Breathing patterns provide another valuable signal. When someone feels calm, breathing tends to be slow and steady. When someone feels anxious or stressed, breathing often becomes faster or more shallow. Changes in breathing rhythm may appear when a topic becomes emotionally significant. Sometimes breathing pauses briefly when a person is thinking deeply. By observing breathing patterns, you gain insight into the emotional intensity of the moment. Muscle tension often reveals emotional pressure. Tension may appear in the jaw, shoulders, neck, or hands. A person under stress may tighten their facial muscles or clench their fingers. Someone who feels relaxed usually displays softer facial expressions and looser posture. These signals can appear quickly when emotions shift. Observing muscle tension provides another layer of information about how someone is responding internally. Calibration becomes most effective when multiple signals are observed together. Posture, breathing, and muscle tension combine to reveal emotional state. Rather than focusing on a single signal, observe patterns. If several indicators change at once, it may suggest a shift in comfort, interest, or concern. When you notice these changes, you can adjust your communication. You might clarify an idea, slow the conversation, or ask a thoughtful question. This responsiveness improves understanding and cooperation. Once you recognize physiological signals, you can respond more effectively. If someone shows signs of tension, slowing the conversation may help restore comfort. If someone appears relaxed and engaged, it may be a good moment to explore ideas more deeply. Calibration allows you to adapt your communication in real time. Instead of following a fixed script, you respond to the emotional signals present in the interaction. This flexibility improves both clarity and connection. From a spiritual perspective, awareness is the foundation of meaningful communication. When we observe others carefully, we become more sensitive to their experience. This awareness encourages empathy. Rather than reacting automatically, we respond thoughtfully. Respecting emotional signals helps maintain harmony in conversation. When communication includes presence and awareness, understanding becomes easier, and relationships become stronger. To practice calibration, begin by observing people during everyday conversations. Notice their posture and body orientation. Pay attention to breathing patterns and facial tension. Watch for changes that occur as topics shift. You do not need to analyze every detail. Simply practice noticing patterns. Over time, your awareness will increase and these signals will become easier to recognize. In this part of the series, we explored body language calibration. Physical signals such as posture, breathing, and muscle tension often reveal emotional responses during communication. By observing these signals carefully, you gain insight into how a conversation is affecting the other person. Calibration allows you to adjust your communication with greater awareness. This responsiveness improves connection and understanding. In the next part of the series, we will explore eye-accessing cues, another fascinating way the body reveals how people process information internally. If you found this training helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part in the series. And be sure to connect with me on LinkedIn and Facebook using the links provided in the video description below. I'll see you in Part 8, Eye-Accessing Cues.